Hello, Aries, and welcome to this, your December 1st through December 15th reading and predictions. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Your last reading that I did for you, covering the time frame between November 15th and November 30th, there was some question about you not recognizing that you were free to spread your wings, feel free, and as well act as if you were free. There was some suggestion that you may have been feeling like you were a little bit trapped in your last reading. And the instructions were, you get to feel the way you want to feel, Aries. And the cage doors open. You get to choose to fly free. So without any further ado, let's start pulling cards for you. For those of you who are new here, I do not edit my videos. You may see the camera shake. You may see some crazy things happen, or things might go smoothly. I don't know, but authenticity is what I like to put out there. Okay. Aries. We're going to have a look at where you are at now as I do this reading for you at the end of November. There we go. All right. So the card that came out, Aries, is the Fool. It is the 0 card from the Major Arcana of the Tarot. And this is the card of new beginnings. Absolute 100% right from the bottom, new beginning. This is an amazing card to start off. Now, there is some suggestion that when the Fool comes up, there is some naivety that comes in, Aries, and that's not surprising because in your last reading, we indicated that you were on the verge of spreading your wings and flying off into some new freedoms. So it's not unexpected to see the Fool and to recognize that this is about new beginnings, but also new beginnings with something that you are perhaps not overly familiar with. So take, for example, starting a new career in a completely different industry from the industry that you have been working in. These are the types of things that, the Fool brings up. The Fool may also indicate a new relationship, but more likely than not, the Fool is about a new adventure, potentially with regards to your job or even travel. That's coming in for me that for some of you are looking to book travel, especially at this time of the year, and you are seeking out something that is new and different rather than going back to the same old, same old. So exciting. All right, Aries, where are we going for what you are focusing on? Oh, we're going to go back over here to the same deck, to the Osho Zen. So let's take a look at what you are focusing on for the first half of December 2023. What is coming up? That one. Oh, all right. Exciting. All right. So we have the 10 of Rainbows, also known as the 10 of Pentacles, coming in here for you. This card from the Osho Zen is called We Are the World. We do have the card here called Conditioning. Let's see. Is it going to come into focus? Called Conditioning. And you'll notice that there's a lion pretending to be a lamb. You know, the wolf, the old wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what this card represents. Now, this card is the number 15 card from the Major Arcana of the traditional tarot. This card corresponds to the devil. I will get into an explanation of that in just a moment. And you have the 6 of Wands, and this is the card of success. So these are the cards of what you are focusing on at this time, Aries. The 10 of Pentacles is We Are the World. This is a card indicating that there are numerous opportunities that are open to you at this time. And there we go. Ooh, I had the sun and too bright, and yeah, there we go. Now you can actually see the cards. So this card corresponds to we are the world. And what this card is saying is that when you put the work in to whatever it is that you're doing, you have the opportunity to create anything you want in the world. And this is kind of a similar message to what you had last month, but last month it was indicating that you felt like you were caged. You felt like you didn't have the opportunity to actually go out and grab the opportunities that were being presented to you. This is indicating that you, in fact, do have every opportunity in the world to go out. This card is also about new beginnings. This card is about reaping the rewards and benefits of putting in hard work. But you do have the devil coming in here. This card is the conditioning card. And what this card asks us to do is look at our conditioning and how it is influencing us. So when I gave the example of perhaps starting a new career in a completely different industry, the devil asks you to look at, why were you in the first industry in the first place? And why do you want to go into the second one? What are your motivations behind wanting to make the change? It's the same if you're looking at making a change into a different relationship with this Fool card. And it's the same if you're looking at maybe traveling to a new destination. What are your motivations? Because, for example, if we look at work, Aries, and I do feel like this is totally turning into a career type reading for you. So we're going to concentrate on that going forward. But if you're looking at doing a career change and completely changing industries and going into something brand new, what is your motivation behind it? That's what the devil is here for. Because if your motivations are not true and honest and authentic, and your motivation for changing careers is solely because you want to make more money, you're probably not going to be really happy. People who go into careers solely because they can make a quick buck are often very, very unhappy people on the inside. So just putting that out there, Aries, just really, really take some time here the first half of December and really, really kind of knuckle down and narrow down exactly why you want to change. Okay. The devil, by the way, will sit on your shoulders. So think about this as you are really trying to narrow down your motivations. Remember when you used to watch cartoons and the cartoon characters would have the little devil on one shoulder and the little angel on another shoulder. And it was a question of, oh, it's okay. Go and bug the guy. No, don't. Right? That's the meaning behind the devil in this card, is the devil is going to encourage you to go and do or say something that maybe you shouldn't. So keep that in mind. Once you narrow down what your motivations are and you are firm and secure and authentic in your decision, success can be yours. All right, let's take a look at what is challenging you. Challenges and difficult influences for Aries for the first half of December. 2 cards, 3. Okay. Now, these cards are for your difficult influences. And we have 3 cards out. So this was the first card, Queen of Pentacles, the World, 4 of Swords. Okay, we're going to start with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen in the deck, and she sits upon her throne because she has worked hard to get there, and she is highly successful. She is logical in the work that she does. She's prosperous, but she also is the queen who is not afraid to change her journey and change directions if that will give her not only personal satisfaction, but financial satisfaction as well. This is coming up in your difficult influences. What is that telling me? It's telling me again, Aries, that right now you really need to look at your motivations behind the decisions that you're making and make sure that your motivations are authentic, especially when you're making decisions about money and finances and career. You have the world in your difficult influences. Now, you did have a card over here called We Are the World, but this card was corresponding to the 10 of Pentacles. This is from the Major Arcana, and this is the World card. What does the World card represent? Well, the World card is the 21st card of the Major Arcana. It's the last card in the Major Arcana of the Tarot. And the world is about closing off one cycle so that you can open a new one here with the Fool. This coming up in your difficult influences is indicating, Aries, that there is something that you are hesitant to let go of in order to be able to move into this new energy and this new beginning, as indicated by the Fool here. The World card indicates that you can have the world, you can have it all. But coming up in your difficult influences, you can have it all with the world, but you have to let go of something in return. When one door closes, another one opens. When one opportunity is no longer available to you, another opportunity presents itself. This card coming up in your difficult influences is letting me know that there is something that you need to release from your past in order to be able to move forward. And finally, you have the Four of Swords here. Now, the Four of Swords is a similar card in meaning to the Hermit. It is a card wherein you are being called to quiet contemplation. Now, if it had been the Hermit that had come up here, it would have been screaming at you because it's Major Arcana. So they speak more loudly. They're a little more forceful. This being in the Minor Arcana, it has a similar meaning to the Hermit. Like I said, it's about quiet withdrawal. The fact that it came up in your difficult influences, Aries, is telling me that you are resisting doing quiet, meditative, internal work. You're saying, I don't need to do that. Oh, I can find something else to. Oh, look over there, squirrel. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, now I don't have time to do my meditation today. Okay. This card is saying you need to do meditation. You need to find the time to do so, but you're getting thrown curveballs and resisting doing it. So by all means, Aries, as you move into the first half of December, find time, make time. Let's have a look at messages that the universe wants you to hear at this time. Okay. Love is your energy. Oh, that's not even going to come into focus. Let's see if we can do it here. There we go. Love is your energy. I'm having to hold it so that the light is not washing it out. Okay. You just have to trust me. Love is your energy. Aries. What is that telling me? It's telling me that these decisions that you need to do, that you need to make, keep love in mind. Let's move into what is unexpected. What energies or influences are unexpected for you for the first half of December? Wisdom, the cedar tree. Okay. This makes perfect sense to me right now, Aries, because with the Fool coming in and the World card coming in, we are the world, success, and the devil. We're starting to get a clearer picture here of there is some deep soul searching that you are being asked to do at this time, including with this Four of Swords. That's about soul searching. That's about going within. The Devil is asking you to explore your motives, your motivation behind making decisions. And this Queen is also asking you, why are you making these decisions? The cedar tree is about wisdom. What is the cedar tree asking you to do? Seek out your own internal wisdom, figure out exactly what it is that you want. This is unexpected, or in your unexpected influences, Aries. This card is coming in and saying, don't be arrogant in thinking that you have all the answers with regards to this change or shift into either a new travel destination or into a different career or a different career path. Seek out advice and wisdom from others as well. All right, general overall outcome. Where are we going for your outcome? Over here to the fairies again. I do want to point out, Aries, that this is the second time that I have actually recorded this video for you this month. The first one I had audio and video problems and it came out as a full-on disaster. So I just scrapped it and went, okay, well, I guess the messages in the first one, you weren't meant to hear those ones. So here we are recording it again for you. All right, final general overall outcome. Oh, now they're jumping out. Wow, lots of pentacles. All right, so there's 4 cards that have jumped out so far. And 2 of them are face down. I can't see what they are. 2 of them are face up, and they are pentacles. So you have the Ace of Autumn. Ace of Autumn is the equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles. You have the King of Autumn, equivalent to the King of Pentacles. Let's see what, oh, you also have the Queen of Pentacles here in your difficult influences, and now you have the King coming out in your outcome. Ooh, what else do we have? We have the Tower, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Big cards, big cards here. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 major arcana in your reading, which is a direct indication that the universe is trying to get your attention right now, Aries. It's really important for you to sit up and really pay attention and really dig deep. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings as your general overall outcome, new beginnings specifically related to money and career. You have the King of Autumn. This is also about money and career. It is from the same suit as the Ace that we just talked about. And this is the 10 of Pentacles. So you have Pentacles everywhere in your reading right now. The fact that you had the the Queen and the King of Pentacles come out in your reading, Aries, is also an indication that there may be a partnership pending, but this one is in your difficult influences. This one is in your outcome, indicating that there is still some separation with regards to a possible partnership. There may still be some details that need to be hammered out with an agreement or for a partnership. And the King of Pentacles is the wealthiest king in the deck, of course. He is at the top of the ladder when it comes to pentacles and money and finances. But he is also very assertive. And he may also indicate someone coming along to give you some advice. You have the Wheel here, but this card came out before the Wheel. Let's do this card first. This is number 16 from the Major Arcana of the Tarot. This card is called Life Experience, and it corresponds to the Tower from the traditional tarot. What this card means is that there is a sudden and unexpected change on the horizon for you. It is something that you probably cannot avoid. It may feel like it came out of nowhere, but as I mentioned before in your reading, this card confirms what I said a few minutes ago in your reading, and that is a door is opening for you. New opportunities are presenting themselves to you. You have to explore your motivation behind why you would jump at that new opportunity and make sure that your motivations are authentic. But new opportunities are definitely presenting themselves. But this card is indicating that you need to leave something in the past before you can move forward. I think you heard that once already in this reading. This card having come up, the World card coming up in your difficult influences, was also indicating that there is something you need to leave behind. You need to close a door so that another door can open. And that's essentially what a tower moment is in your life. A life experience where a door closes, usually unexpectedly, but that allows for a new door to open. And that is this card. This is the final card in your reading, Aries, and these two cards coming out together and specifically in this order is that a door is closing and new opportunities are coming your way in a big way. This is the Wheel card, corresponds to the Wheel of Fortune. It means that somebody is up there and they are spinning the Wheel of Fortune, and they are going to give you new opportunities once you get clear on exactly what it is you want to manifest with regards to work and career and why you want to manifest it. Again, don't forget about this devil sitting over here saying, hey, what's your motivation behind making this career change? This card is confirmation that there are plenty of opportunities out there, but you have to pick the right one based on your own authentic choices. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you will allow me the honor of doing your next reading in the middle of December. Take care, everyone.